Hey, you guys, welcome to another edition of Shooting the Shits with Rosie. I'm Rosie, your host, and I'm so excited to be here again this week to have another conversation with you guys. Some housekeeping items. If you find this episode helpful, please feel free to share it with one person that you know. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel. It's Rosie Faulkner. We have all our dope shows there. As far as Shoot the Shits, this will be uploaded there. We have the bandwidth that we discuss going live every week. That's on there. And we also have In Pursuit of Fashion, Food, and Fun. So if you're not following us on YouTube, please make sure that you follow us. If you have any questions, as usual, put them in the scroll up and I will get to it. So let's dive into my obsession of the week. And it is, I'm repping where I'm from, you guys. So DC is, I'm from DC and I need a little cap. I don't even have a whole bunch of caps. So when I saw this, I was just like, I'm into the whole camo thing. So I'm loving this particular hat. And again, I'm trying to up my hat game. So I'm loving this, but I'm not sure which one to get. So if you guys can help me out and comment, this is the other color that I'm looking at. It's the Taxation Without Representation edition of the hats. And they are $35, and the IG page is I'm So DC online. So help me out, y'all. I need to purchase one. Let me know which one y'all like the best. And let's dive into this discussion. I'm posting it now. There we go. Let me get this off. So today, as you can see, I'm starting a 5-part series, and it's about the traits of perfectionism. So today I want to talk about the first one, which is procrastination, that a lot of us, including me, suffer with. It's basically a trap we all fall in. We all, know we want to do something. And for this page and everything, it's about going live. So many of us know that we have a message for the world, as far as with our brand or just going live just to promote whatever we believe in. We know we have that message, but for whatever reason, we procrastinate and we don't move forward with what we need to do to get started on that. So I wanted to tackle that today. So the first thing is, we need to recognize that we are procrastinating. And for my example, I want to use Style Access. That's my show that I created about 6 years ago. And I can remember when I first had that idea of doing it. I had started off just doing basically fashion shoots. I used to take pictures of my weekly looks and then, promote that. And then, I don't know. I just was like, I want to do something different. So I started out, it wasn't that. It was the fact that I wanted more visibility and I couldn't find it. And I knew other people that was in the boat that, needed visibility too. So I was just like, you know what? Let's start it. Let me start a show. So with that, it was just like fear. It was just like fear, So I knew I wanted to do it. But fear stopped me for about probably like 6 to 8 months. Like I said, knew what I wanted to do, knew the mission, knew how it could help others, including myself, but couldn't get myself to move to action. So the first thing in recognizing procrastination is recognize that you are procrastinating. So I think I did that probably like around the 6-month mark. And it still took me a while to like get myself together to, put a plan in action. So the first thing again is to recognize that you are procrastinating. And my thing was fear. Fear was stopping me from moving forward with doing it. And the second thing is work out why you are procrastinating. So once I dived a little bit deeper, I kind of like figured out why. So one of the things was, not being worthy. So it was me. Like, who am I to start a TV show? Like, what do I know about it? Which I didn't know anything. Didn't know how to produce, didn't know how to put a show together. So that was part of it. Not being worthy. Like, who is going to listen to you? What do you know? I knew I love fashion, and I wanted to get that out to people, and I wanted to help people. But it was definitely the not worthy to start doing this or showing up for others. It was also stepping outside my comfort zone. I had never done anything like that. So with me, it was just like deer in headlights. Again, how do you even start? So I had to, again, try to do some action or something. So basically, kind of like figuring out next steps. So again, I didn't know anything about producing a show. So one, I found DCTV. Again, I live in DC, and so I found that they had classes. So again, working out why you are procrastinating, and that was one of the things. Not being worthy, stepping outside of my comfort zone. So I had to figure those things out. And it was also like being on camera. It's totally different taking pictures, and that was something that I had to adjust to too, as far as when I first started taking pictures. How do you smile? How do you pose? So that was things that I had to overcome too. And the same thing for being on camera, like nervous as hell as to how I was going to execute that. How do I get skilled in that area? So all of those things were things that I had to work out for me, procrastinating. The third thing, it was that you need to develop strategies to stop the behavior. So again, one, I had to forgive myself for procrastinating because I knew I had wasted all of this time. And I'm like, okay, that was in the past. I know I've been procrastinating. How can I move forward with that? So, and then I just started to committing to small tasks every day. So, like I said, I found DCTV. So once I did that, I signed up to be a producer. So I worked that out. So I think it was like a 6 to 8 week program. So I had to figure that out and sign up for that and commit to doing that, putting that on my schedule and actually showing up for that. So again, commit to task and see it through. And then also, it's just like rewarding yourself. So this is a big thing when you are a procrastinator, like I am, and we are. You have to reward yourself. So for me, I love to reward myself when I finish something with either a vacation or it's food. I am such a foodie and I love traveling. Those are my things that I reward myself with. So I tend to reward myself once I complete a major task. So once I finish the producer class, I can't remember where I went. It was so long ago, but I know I went on a trip somewhere. So definitely reward yourself for your accomplishments. And then most importantly, I think you should also like get a accountability partner. Try to seek out somebody that that is striving. It doesn't have to be a similar goal, but they are trying to work towards something as well. So you guys can like bounce ideas off of each other, check in on each other to make sure that you guys are moving forward towards your goal. So to recap, again, the first thing for procrastination is one, recognize that you are procrastinating. Two, you need to work out why you are procrastinating. Three, develop strategies to stop that behavior. And so we are now at 4. So you need to change your internal dialogue. So for me, it was, I have to do this. I have to do that. And put it on myself. But once I changed it and was just like, you know what? I choose to do this. I had to change my mindset. I choose to put myself in a place where I can excel in making this show Style Access come to fruition. And for you guys, it's, the same thing as far as I choose to do my self-development, as far as, working on myself if I have problems with going live, or I choose to, show up and do challenges to record things on my phone, to challenge myself to record things on my phone so I can look at the replay, change the things that I, don't like, and move forward. So again, you have to change your internal dialogue, and you have to say, I choose to do this. And that makes a big difference when you're attacking those daily tasks to get you where you need to be. And then last, number 5 is also aim to get the toughest thing done first. This is one thing that I do all the time because that exerts the most of my energy, and it's something that I really don't want to do. It's the big monster that I need to tackle. So I always try to do that one thing right in the morning where I have the most energy, my mind is fresh, and then I'm able to attack that. And I feel a sense of accomplishment for, doing that, getting that out the way, and then I can move on to other tasks. So again, just to recap, I'm doing a 5-part series on traits of perfectionism. And the first one that I wanted to tackle today was procrastination, and the 5 ways that I gave you guys to move forward with that is to, 1, first, recognize that you are procrastinating. 2, work out why you are procrastinating, and also develop strategies to stop that behavior. 4, change your internal dialogue. And 5, aim to get the toughest thing done first. So I definitely hope that helps with your goal of trying to move forward with going live. I know that is like a big challenge for a lot of people that haven't, done this before. So it's a lot of things that you have to get together. Some things are, like I said, self-development. If you feel like you need to get yourself together in areas before you even attempt to do that, start doing those tasks and kind of like go through this checklist and, start tackling it in this way and seeing some progress, and then move on to the next thing. And then next thing you know, you will be right there recording yourself or doing a reel or doing a stories or ultimately a post or going live. So that's the thing that I definitely wanted to talk about today is stop the procrastination, take one step at a time and move forward. So hopefully that was helpful for someone. Again, if you think that this was helpful, share that with one person that you feel that this could help. Again, if you are not following our YouTube page, make sure you follow. It's Rosie Faulkner. All our dope shows are there. And I will see you next week with another Shooting the Shits with Rosie. Bye-bye.